Hello again from my front porch. Well, you notice I'm still wearing the dad sweater, this crazy looking thing. I like this sweater. It's my favorite sweater. I'm wearing it because I have not been able to connect with anybody here in the Des Moines area yet to loan me any of their ugly sweaters yet. Hopefully I'll have something else by the next episode, but we'll see. If not, I'll just keep wearing this one because there's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, I went and saw It's a Wonderful Life tonight. I saw it at the movie theater. And that's always a great experience to actually be in a room full of other people who also appreciate the movie, who will laugh at the stuff you're supposed to laugh at and kind of shed a little tear, the stuff that we all know is going to happen, and yet still it gives it just a little bit of, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I went and saw the movie, and I love the movie. I mean, I can watch all the time. I know not everybody can do that. Some people really enjoy it like me, but a lot of people, they don't get into it as much. But I sat there and I was really kind of getting a little introspective, a little deep in my thoughts while I was watching it. I know that's really hard for some of you to believe, but it's true. As I'm watching, I'm thinking, we all want to be a George Bailey. We all say, well, we want to be George Bailey, because it's a wonderful life. And that is true. It'd be great to be George Bailey. But I began to think about the other people that are in that movie and how those people are important to our lives too. Like Mary, for example, George's wife, long-suffering, never lets go of the dream, holds tightly to it, making sure that life keeps moving on, that steady rock. That we need those people in our lives. Then, of course, there's the good friends, Bert the cop and Ernie the cab driver. We all need those friends who are crazy and goofy, but loyal to a fault, and they won't even ask questions. You need help? They're the ones that you can count on. They're the ones who will show up. We need Bert and Ernie in our life. Not the Sesame Street ones, although they're good too, but the ones from It's a Wonderful Life. We need people like Uncle Billy. He's crazy, he's absent-minded, but he's got that right balance of a little childishness, a little simple-mindedness to help remind us of the things in life to appreciate when we start getting too serious about everything. And speaking about too serious, I hate to say it, but we also need Mr. Potters in our life. Oh, I know, we hate the Mr. Potters because they're the ones who make us angry and frustrated. But reality is that they're also the ones who challenge us to really, that's how we find out who we really are. That's how we get tested, is with the Mr. Potters in our lives. It's also how we find out who our real friends truly are. So the Mr. Potters, while I'm not thankful for them, I understand that they're necessary in our lives too. And in fact, you could look at all the characters in that movie and each of them represents a different aspect of people that we all need in our lives. It's a Wonderful Life is not a great movie because of George Bailey or even the angel Clarence. It's because of all of those people George Bailey surrounded himself with, whether on purpose or just by accident because of the type of person he was. Doesn't matter. It's because of those people that George Bailey is able to, at the end, discover It's a Wonderful Life. So, that's kind of just a little deep thought that I had watching the movie. I need to be making sure that I'm cultivating relationships with a broad group of people because that's what really enriches our lives. That's what makes them special. Well, anyway, enough of that. Awful deep for nighttime, sorry. But since it is nighttime, I thought what better song to wrap things up for this episode than Silent Night. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly Peace. Now I'm going to go wrap up stuff so that I can go sleep in heavenly peace tonight too. Until next time, from my front porch.